Presiden Amerika Serikat Donald Trump dan Presiden Ukraina Volodymyr Zelensky terlibat adu mulut di Ruang Oval Gedung Putih pada Jumat 28 Februari 2025 waktu Amerika Serikat. Dalam pertemuan itu, Trump menuduh Zelensky bertaruh dengan Perang Dunia III dan tidak tahu berterima kasih kepada Amerika Serikat. Sementara Wakil Presiden Amerika Serikat Vance yang hadir dalam pertemuan itu ikut menimbrung dan menyebut Zelensky kurang ajar. Detik-detik pertengkaran diawali saat pada momentum ramah tamah. Dikutip dari BBC, sejumlah wartawan lainnya menyaksikan secara langsung kejadian itu di Ruang Oval Gedung Putih. Hari itu dimulai dengan rutinitas ramah tamah seperti yang biasa dilakukan Gedung Putih saat menyambut tamu kehormatan asing yang berkunjung. Presiden Ukraina Volodymyr Zelensky disambut oleh Presiden Amerika Serikat Donald Trump di pintu sayap barat dengan barisan kehormatan. Kedua pemimpin lantas berjabat tangan dengan sopan. Wartawan berada di Ruang Oval sebagai bagian dari kelompok media dari Ukraina menyaksikan formalitas yang terlatih dengan baik serta pembicaraan sopan selama sekitar setengah jam. Zelensky memberikan Trump sabuk juara petinju Ukraina Alexander Usyk. Trump lalu memuji pakaian Zelensky. Sejauh ini sangat diplomatis, namun beberapa menit kemudian sungguh belum pernah terjadi sebelumnya. Nada ramah berubah menjadi suara-suara meninggi, mata melotot, dan juga lontaran car-caran. Semua itu terjadi di depan kamera TV dunia. Presiden dan Wakil Presiden Amerika Serikat mencaci maki Zelensky, menuduhnya tidak tahu berterima kasih atas dukungan Amerika Serikat kepada Ukraina. Ketegangan meningkat ketika Wakil Presiden Amerika Serikat Vance memberitahu Zelensky bahwa perang harus diakhiri melalui diplomasi. Vance kemudian berujar kepada bahwa Zelensky kurang ajar datang ke Ruang Oval dan menyampaikan pendapatnya di depan media Amerika. Vance lalu menuntut agar Zelensky berterima kasih kepada Trump atas kepemimpinannya. Para wartawan di ruangan itu menyaksikan rentetan kejadian itu dengan mulut ternganga. Duta Besar Ukraina untuk Amerika Serikat menyaksikan rangkaian adegan itu sambil memegangi kepalanya sendiri. Suasana telah berubah total dan semuanya disaksikan semua wartawan di ruangan itu. Wartawan Amerika Serikat berkomentar bahwa mereka belum pernah melihat kejadian seperti ini sebelumnya. Saat semua wartawan keluar dari ruang oval, banyak yang terdiam dalam keadaan terkejut. Di ruang pers di Gedung Putih, rekaman video kejadian itu diputar ulang dan seluruh wartawan yang tidak berada di ruang oval menyaksikan dengan tatapan tak percaya. Kebingungan pun terjadi. Ada pertanyaan apakah konferensi pers Trump dan Zelensky jadi digelar dan apakah kesepakatan yang sangat dinanti-nantikan antara Amerika Serikat dan Ukraina mengenai sumber daya mineral akan ditandatangani. Beberapa menit kemudian, Trump menulis di thread sosial bahwa Zelensky dapat kembali ketika ia siap untuk perdamaian. Konferensi pers dan upacara penandatanganan kesepakatan yang sedianya akan berlangsung di ruang timur Gedung Putih secara resmi dibatalkan. Tak lama kemudian, Zelensky melangkah keluar dari Gedung Putih dan masuk ke dalam kendaraan SUV yang sudah menunggu, sementara duta besarnya membuntutinya. Dunia melihat secara langsung bagaimana negosiasi antara Amerika Serikat dan Ukraina berlangsung. Negosiasi sulit terjadi dan emosional dan menegangkan. Jelas bahwa ini adalah negosiasi yang sulit bagi kedua belah pihak. Hadiah sabuk petinju Ukraina Alexander Usyk tentu saja tidak menyelamatkan situasi itu. Setelah adu argumen di Gedung Putih ini, pertanyaannya sekarang apa arti kejadian tersebut bagi perang di Ukraina dan bagaimana masa depan Zelensky menghadapi perang dengan Rusia?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you are not strong...
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the President for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems
What?
Bringing people into your
No, do
military?
we have prob-
And do you think that it's
I will-
respectful
I will answer.
to come to the Oval Office
I
of the
will
United
answer.
States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your
A
country?
lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You don't know
God
that.
bless. You
Don't-
will not have
you
a
gotta-
war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
answering on this
position to
question.
dictate that.
That's
Remember
exactly what
this.
you're
I'm not
You're
dictating.
in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
You
We're
will-
going to feel very
You will
good.
feel influenced.
We're going to feel very
I'm
good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed
From the
yourself
very-
to be in a
from
very
the
bad
very
position,
beginning
and he
of the
happens
war.
to be right about
From
it.
the very beginning of the war.
You're not
Mr.
in a
Brown,
good position.
I
You
was
don't have
in
the cards right now. With us, you start having
not
cards.
playing
But
cards.
right now, you
I'm
don't.
very
You're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're
I'm
gambling
the
with the
president
lives
in
of
war.
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War
What you-
III.
what you
You're
speaking about?
gambling with
What are you
World
speaking
War
about?
III. And
You-
what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country.
I'm
That's
with
back
all
to you.
respect to your
Far
country.
more than a lot of people said
very
they
respect.
should have.
Have you said thank you once?
A lot of
entire meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today.
have you said thank you?
Even today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for
What-
the United
what
States
are
of
you
America
speaking about?
and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not
Yeah.
speaking loudly. Your country is
Can I-
in big
can-
trouble.
can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No,
Can
you've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning.
I know.
You're not winning this.
I,
You have a damn good chance of
we are
coming out
staying,
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
alone.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through
I
this
said thank
stupid
you.
president, $350 billion.
You voted
We gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and you
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
What about we are
If
speaking?
you didn't
You
have our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this, I tell you.
Just say thank you.
I said a lot of
Except
times
that
thank
there-
you
except
to
that-
American people.
Except that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on over here.
understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the
I'm
cards.
thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying.
tell you
You're
again,
running
I
low
know.
on soldiers.
Don't-
Listen,
don't please,
you're running
Mr.
low on
President.
soldiers. It would be a damn good thing.
Mr.
And then
President.
then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I wanted this. Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But
But
you're
I
saying
said,
you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
with guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't
it doesn't
with
matter
me.
for you what.
That
what
wasn't
this
with me.
nation- it
That was
wasn't
with
you.
a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person.
But this
That
is
was
your,
with,
this
that was
is
with
your
Obama.
president. It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. I'm sorry.
Going to be a tough deal to make, because the attitudes have to change.
What if Russia breaks ceasefire? What if Russia breaks peace talks? What do you do then? I understand that it's a heated conversation right now.
What are you
but
saying?
what
She's
if
asking, what if Russia
Putin
breaks the ceasefire?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now?
But they have
Okay?
weapons.
What if they broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me.
But what-
Let me tell you, Putin went through a hell of a lot with me. He went through a phony witch hunt where they used him and Russia. Russia. You ever hear of that deal? That was a phony Hunter Biden Joe Biden scam. Hillary Clinton, Shifty Adam Schiff. It was a Democrat scam. And he had to go through that. And he did go through it. We didn't end up in a war. And he went through it. He was accused of all that stuff. He had nothing to do with it. It came out of Hunter Biden's bathroom. It came out of Hunter Biden's bedroom. It was disgusting. And then they said, oh, the laptop from hell was made by Russia. The 51 agents. The whole thing was a scam. And he had to put up with that. He was being accused of all that stuff. All I can say is this. He might have broken deals with Obama and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened. But he didn't break them with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if you can make a deal. The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out. But you don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing. All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think? Huh? This is going to be great television, I will say that. All right, we'll see what we can do about putting it together. Thank you.
Download Tribun X sekarang. Menghadirkan lokal menjadi Indonesia.